I met with Google's head of marketing for the Middle East and North Africa, Tarek Abdalla, and asked why an advertiser should choose to spend their advertising dollars on YouTube over a more traditional medium like television.
The beauty of YouTube is that you actually only pay for ads that are viewed by the viewer. So if a viewer decides to skip an ad, then the advertiser is no longer paying for that particular view, and that's a very appealing proposition for an increasingly ROI-focused marketing community. We've seen lots of advertisers develop campaigns that are designed with the skip button in mind, right? So we've seen, some campaigns globally that are actually 5 seconds long, right? And so advertisers are now mastering the idea of how to succeed on YouTube by creating more compelling content, but also by sharpening their messages in the first 5 seconds, because they know that they need to get that message across in the first 5 seconds. The strongest thing about YouTube from an advertiser perspective is that they know that it's a place where viewers are connecting with their passion. So where viewers are watching things that they have a passion for. They've searched for something, or they've subscribed for something, or a friend of theirs on a social network has brought their attention to a video that they're watching. So they know that they're in a very engaging space. So that's one area. The second strength is really around the fact that a lot of our data indicates that ads that are viewed on devices, so whether it's on a laptop screen or on a handheld, are actually much better recalled than ads that are viewed on a TV, because of the proximity of the device to the viewer, and also because of the kind of one-to-one relationship they have with the device they're holding. It's not a TV that's very far or multiple people sitting there. But we still have a way to go in terms of digital advertising in general, which is still behind global averages.
Now, in terms of content specifically, here in the UAE, we've recently seen some changes about what you can and cannot post online. What has your feeling been about that? Are they too restrictive? Has it changed what people are now putting online for YouTube?
Well, we operate within the guidelines of the law in the UAE, and we have respect for that law, and we follow it. So that would be our comment on that. And I think the web is a new space, and I think people are still learning about how to behave, if you like, online. And I think we know how to behave in social contexts because they've been around for thousands of years, but we don't know how to behave in online contexts perhaps as well, or perhaps we still need to learn how to do that. So I think that it's good learning for everyone.
Now, I want to change topics somewhat. I want to ask you about Google Glass, wearable tech creating huge buzz here and the rest of the world. When are we going to see it here in the Middle East?
So currently Google Glass is in what's known as the Explorer program. So several thousand people in the US, developers and journalists and others, have access to the device and are currently helping us test it and make it ready for commercial launch. We don't have a time frame yet, but as soon as we do, you'll be the first to know.
Do you feel there's certainly a big sense of excitement about Google Glass?
I think it's like anything new. It's generating a large degree of excitement on both ends, both for and against. We think that there is very large potential for wearables, and we think that our vision for this product was to make it easier for people to live their lives rather than bowing over a device or not seeing the world around you, and to be able to capture life around you while you live it. So we think that there's massive potential for that.
We're certainly making our world a lot easier for people, but also some privacy concerns, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I think you for any new technology, you get the pros and the cons. You get the people who are for and the people who are against. I think we all need to learn. We will continue to learn about sort of what society is ready for and what users are ready for, and we'll continue to build against that.